Very good morning, dear students. I welcome you to my class. Today we are going to continue the same prose, that is Shehnai or the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. There in our last one class we have seen that how he made the music his life. Here we have seen he belonged to the professional music. He belonged to the family of a professional musicians. There we have seen his father was a Shehnai Nawaz in the Bhojpur king's court. His father was also a well-known Shehnai player. His maternal uncle Ali Baksh was also a Shehnai player who was employed in the Vishnu temple in Banaras. Thereafter we have seen he took the music as his life and started learning the lessons of Shehnai. Then we have seen as an apprentice, as a young apprentice, he started doing practice of playing Shehnai, sitting either at the banks of river Ganga or in Maiya's Balaji temple or the Mangal Maiya's temple. So these three places, Balaji temple, Mangal Maiya temple and the banks of river Ganga, became the haunts for him. There he was sitting in a solitude for long hours and doing the practice. Yes, there while doing the practice on the banks of river Ganga, the flowing water of the river Ganga inspired him to improvise and invent the ragas on the Shehnai. Previously, which was thought that these ragas are beyond the range of the Shehnai, but Bismillah Khan proved it wrong and invented these ragas on the Shehnai. So this way he brought the Shehnai onto the classical stage, and he was the first person who invented these ragas. Okay, so up to here we have completed. Later on, look at this, as we have seen at the age of 5 he was playing gilli danda and singing cheta in the Bihari's temple and getting a laddu as a prize by the local Maharaja. Then when he was of 14 years old, look at there in the next para, at the age of 14, look at there what is given in the book. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad music conference. When he was just of 3 years old, as we have seen, when he has gone to Banaras with his mother to the maternal uncle's house, he was fascinated watching his uncle playing Shehnai. Thereafter he grew his interest in Shehnai and then learned the lessons of it too. Thereafter what happened, when he was of 14, he accompanied his uncle Ali Baksh to Allahabad music conference. Okay, when he was of 14, there might be a music conference in Allahabad, and he accompanied his uncle there. Then look what happened there in that conference. At the end of his recital, recital means his playing of the Shehnai. At the end of his recital means when he ended his playing Shehnai, then look at there what happened. Ustad Fayaz Khan was another ustad there. He patted the young boy's back. Young boys, so he is here young boy. Young boy is none other than Bismillah Khan. So when he was of just 14, he attended, or not only attended, he played their Shehnai in that music conference, Allahabad music conference, and impressed Ustad Fayaz Khan, who patted him back, जिसने इनकी पीठ थपथपाई, and said, और कहा, फयाज खान ने क्या कहा देखो, वर्क हार्ड एंड यू शैल मेक इट. Work hard and you shall make it. So here Fayaz Khan appreciated his, what you can say, the quality, his skill, appreciated his skill, and noticed his potential and said, you must work hard and you shall do it. और तुम ये कर भी सकते हो जो तुम चाहते हो. So work hard. There might he showed the people. There he might have showed the people the ragas on the Shehnai. He might have played their ragas on the Shehnai, and that's why here Ustad Fayaz Khan noticed his or spotted his potential and said that you must work hard as you are doing and you will make it. You will make it means you will definitely improve, or you will definitely invent the ragas on Shehnai. That might be the intention of Ustad Fayaz Khan. Then look at there what is given there. With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938. Look at there another thing in 1938. For GK it is very good knowledge. Okay, in 1938 in Lucknow, there was an opening of All India Radio. Okay, look at there in Lucknow. This can be your spelling, you can write like this as it is given in the book. Lucknow, the opening of All India Radio. You must know this, as this is the part of general knowledge. Okay, so as we know that in 1930 there was an opening of All India Radio, and look at there what happened. क्या हुआ उस समय? And why is this mentioned there in your prose or in this extract? It is mentioned because with the opening of All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah's big break. He got a big break, and this opening of All India Radio is a big break for him. Big break. So here break means not a stop wala break. This break means a big opportunity or big chance, we can say. जो मूवीज़ में इंडस्ट्रीज़ में जो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री वगैरह होती है वहाँ जो ऐसे ब्रेक मिलता है जैसे बोलते हैं हम. So it is about chance. So there he got a big chance. एक बहुत बड़ा उन्हें chance मिला, एक break मिला. And what is it? He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. That means there in the opening of that All India Radio, he got opportunity to play Shehnai, and thereafter he became often heard Shehnai player on radio. और रेडियो के ऊपर हमेशा सुनाई देने वाला एक ऐसे ये प्लेयर बन गए. That means most of the time he was playing their Shehnai on radio, All India Radio. Means his functions were there, his concerts were there, and he was doing, and that's why it is said he became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. Okay, so this we can say it is a big break for him. और इसी ने इनकी जिंदगी बदल दी, ऐसा भी बोल सकते हैं. Why? Because it has given him a big chance to show his skill, and due to this platform, we can say it can be called a big platform for him, the All India Radio, which provided him a platform to show his skill in playing Shehnai, where he improvised the ragas. He invented the ragas on Shehnai, which was previously thought it is beyond the Shehnai, but he proved it wrong and invented ragas on the Shehnai. So thereafter he did not look back. Look at what happened then. When India gained independence on 15 August 1947, and as we know, India got freedom on 1947, 15 August. Okay, so why again this part is mentioned there, as it is mentioned here, the opening of All India Radio. Why? Because it was a big break for him. Same here, what happened on the day of independence? What happened there? Let's see in the book. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. Look at another achievement, we can say. First Indian to greet the nation. Okay, this is very important. Okay, first Indian. He became the first Indian to greet the nation, the independent country, we can say. जो भारत स्वतंत्र हुआ था, तो स्वतंत्र भारत को ग्रीट करने वाले बिस्मिल्ला खान is the first person with his Shehnai, और वो भी अपने शहनाई के साथ. Yes, so look at the underline this. Actually, this is very, very, very important and a great, what you can say, achievement of Bismillah Khan. एक बहुत बड़ी achievement है उनकी. So look at the Bismillah Khan. When India gained independence on 15th August, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. He poured his heart out into Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So look at there, what happened that day. From Red Fort, Lal Killa, yes, from Red Fort, he greeted the audience, greeted the nation, yes. So look at there, what is given there. He poured his heart out, his heart into the Rag Kafi. Okay, here on Red Fort, he played Rag Kafi. Okay, Kafi. This is a Rag. Okay, Kafi. So he played on this Rag Kafi on the Shehnai, on that occasion. From the Red Fort. Red Fort से उन्होंने, और Red Fort पर ये उन्होंने राग काफी शहनाई पर बजाई. And he poured out his heart, that means wholeheartedly he played that rag on the Shehnai, where the even Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was also an audience. Pandit Jawaharlal भी एक audience थे वहाँ पर. Means he greeted the audience with the Rag Kafi on that day of independence from Red Fort. Yes, greeted the audience, even including Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of our country. Yes, so this is really a great achievement for him. Great achievement that he did on that day. Yes, no one has got. He got that opportunity. Yes, and that's why it can be called a big achievement for him, that he greeted our country on 15th August 1947. Yes, from Red Fort, playing Rag Kafi on his Shehnai to the audience, including Pandit Jawaharlal Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Understood? Then look at there what is given Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. As we know that day he addressed or he delivered a speech named Tryst with Destiny. Okay, it is again another important thing that can be asked in either in a competitive examinations or everywhere it can be asked. Okay, what is the name of the speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 15th August 1947? Yes, what is the name of that speech? It is Tryst of Destiny. This is a speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 15th August 1947. Okay, Tryst with Destiny. Sorry, it is Tryst with Destiny. So you must understand, or you can go to, you can search it in a YouTube. You can get this speech. YouTube में जाकर अगर तुम Tryst with Destiny, a speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru अगर लिखोगे, so you can get the whole speech delivered by him. Okay, so leave it, but you must know that the name of the speech. Okay, it can be asked in examination. What is the name? Yes, what is the name of the speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 15th August 1947? Okay, so here it is mentioned prominently. Why? Because here he says his greeting was followed by Tryst with Destiny. His greeting means, and what is Bismillah Khan's greeting? The playing of Rag Kafi on the Shehnai. It was the greeting of Bismillah Khan, and this greeting was followed by the speech delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru named Tryst with Destiny. Got it? Understood up to here? Understood? Okay. Then look at there what is given in the next. Bismillah Khan. Later on you will find that after this the achievements of Bismillah Khan one after another are mentioned here in the remaining part. So in the part 8, in the paragraph 8, you will find the achievements, the journey of Bismillah Khan abroad. The journey to abroad. Foreign की जो journey है वो journey यहाँ दी हुई है, and how he got one after another prizes. So look at there, Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. As I told you, he gave many performances. Many. And look at the again word is used there, memorable performances. Memorable. Okay, performances. Memorable performances. Why it is said? It is said because the performances or the concerts or whatever the skill he showed, all were memorable that no one can forget. And that's why here the word is mentioned, memorable. Adjective is used there, memorable. So look at the Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. Both in India and abroad. Not only in India but also in abroad. He had given many performances. Many memorable performances. Okay, सिर्फ इंडिया में ही नहीं तो विदेशों में भी उन्होंने अपने performances दिए हुए हैं. So look at there. His first First one is mentioned there. First trip abroad was to Afghanistan. And first one trip to abroad was to Afghanistan. Okay, so first one trip was to Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan. And where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro. Taken in by, look at the meaning is already given there in your book. Taken in by means fascinated, attracted, impressed. But you must know that first one trip was to Afghanistan. Okay, Afghanistan, as we know, this is a neighboring country to our country. Okay, हमारी country की एक neighboring country है Afghanistan. So his first trip was to Afghanistan, where the King Zahir Shah. Okay, King Zahir Shah was so impressed by the maestro. Maestro means master. Okay, maestro means master. अभी जो master थे, as he got ustad, we can say maestro means ustad. So here he was so taken by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. Souvenirs means gifts, things given in memory of a place, person or event. Okay, actually simply we can say mementos. Souvenirs means mementos, we can say. So here this King Zahir Shah, the king of Afghanistan, was so much impressed by Bismillah Khan that he gifted him Persian carpet. He gifted Persian carpet to him. Persian carpet. And again many souvenirs. Souvenirs means what you can say? Mementos. Okay. Souvenirs means we can say mementos. So these two things were gifted to him by the King Zahir Shah, the king of Afghanistan. Then look at what happened later on. The king of Afghanistan or look at the last part we will see. The king of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. And this man is not the only one. ये सिर्फ अकेले ही व्यक्ति नहीं है who was fascinated by Bismillah's music. ये सिर्फ अकेले व्यक्ति नहीं थे. There are many, and the list is given in the remaining part. So that remaining part we will see tomorrow in our next video lecture. So guys, see you soon. Bye bye. Keep watching my videos and enjoy the classes.